Korea marks the 80th anniversary of its liberation tomorrow on August 15th. This day is not only remembered here, but there are also related events taking place around the world, including in Belgium, where a special exhibition is taking European visitors through an untold story of Korea's history. To talk more about the meaning of this event, we connect to Mr. Kim Dong-eun, the director of the Korean Cultural Center in Belgium and the EU. Hello, Director Kim.
Hi, Director Kim.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us on the program. Now, Director Kim, let's begin with some background on the special exhibition you're hosting in Brussels. How did the event come about?
So this year marks the 80th anniversary of Korea's liberation. To commemorate this, we are organizing an exhibition about the Korean Provisional Government in collaboration with the National Memorial of Korean Provisional Government. As Korean culture continues to enjoy global popularity, it's common to meet someone who are passionate about it. However, I believe we still have a long way to go in sharing Korea's history. So this exhibition aims to showcase the collaborative efforts between Korea and Europe during the Japanese colonial period and to highlight Korean independence activists in Europe. It is the first exhibition in Europe dedicated to the Korean Provisional Government. Hosting it here in Brussels, the heart of Europe, makes the occasion especially meaningful.
And speaking of meaningful, Director Kim, what's the meaning behind the name of the exhibition, A Dream of Peace, the Untold Story of the Korean Provisional Government?
The title reflects the values and hopes of the Korean Provisional Government. They dreamed of a democratic society based on freedom, equality, and peace, where people could live together. These are clearly outlined in the Provisional Constitution of Korea. They worked with not only the national community, but also the international community to build a more peaceful world. I believe that message resonates so far, especially given the many conflicts and wars happening around the world.
Okay, so Director Kim, I did hear that the exhibition is divided into parts or stories. So please tell us about the details on this as well.
It is made up of 6 parts. It flows from the beginning of Korean Provisional Government to their activity in Europe and also introduces the Europeans who supported them. Korean activists established a diplomatic office in Paris and worked hard to spread the message of why Korea deserved independence, not only to France, but also to other European countries like Switzerland, the Netherlands, and the UK and Belgium. You can also watch special videos featuring 4 independence activists whose appearances have been restored using AI technology. In particular, it highlights the contributions of Europeans to Korean Provisional Government.
So that's in total 6 parts because it involves the prologue, the 4 stories, and the epilogue, I guess. And now, Director Kim, I can imagine how Belgians and Europeans will find it very interesting to discover that Europeans contributed to Korea's provisional government. So can you give us examples of such support or any specific figures, some important people that are being introduced at the exhibition?
Yes. First, the League of Friends of Korea in France and the United Kingdom played a significant role. These groups actively supported the provisional government, promoting Korea's situation through local media and writing letters to capture the attention of the international community. A standout figure is Frederick Arthur Mackenzie, a British journalist and member of the League of Friends of Korea. In his book, Korea's Fight for Freedom, he documented Korea's loss of autonomy and the people's resistance. Another key individual is George Louis Shaw, a British businessman who supported Korea. He provided crucial help by establishing the Provisional Government's transportation office within his trading company and offered steamships.
So now we've heard about the exhibition itself. I'm curious about the response from the visitors as well. How has the response from the local visitors been so far?
Most visitors are deeply moved to learn that Europeans played a role in Korea's independence movement. At the end of the exhibition, we created a space where visitors can write what peace means to them. And lots of people have left warm and meaningful messages. Notably, many visitors asked how Korea was able to achieve growth so fast in such a short time.
Mm-hmm. So I do see, with this exhibition, of course, the Korean Culture Center in Belgium and the EU as well consistently promotes this Korean history as well as the traditional artifacts of Korea as well. So please tell us about more on the reason behind this.
At the Korean Cultural Center, we are dedicated to sharing a well-balanced view of Korean culture, which helps deepen understanding of its historical foundations and traditional values. As Korean culture has become a universal one, loved by people all over the world, we also focus on Korea's authentic heritage and traditions. We host a variety of traditional cultural programs, including Korean traditional painting, music, and hanbok. The local response to Korea's traditional culture has been even more enthusiastic than we expected. For example, we held a special event inviting local residents to wear hanbok and take photos at the iconic landmarks in Belgium. Originally, we aimed to choose 18 participants, but amazingly, within just 2 days, we had 180 applicants.
Wow.
Oh.
Right. So it really shows how, because many Europeans are into K-pop and K-dramas, because of that interest, we are now seeing that enthusiastic interest for other Korean traditional aspects as well. Now, more recently, are there maybe any particular new areas that you are focusing on to promote Korea? And also, could you give us a glimpse into future projects that you are planning at the center?
Brussels, where the headquarters of both of the EU and NATO are located, truly stands at the heart of Europe. With its rich cultural diversity and multilingual population across nationalities and age groups, the way people engage with Korean culture is incredibly diverse and vibrant. Brussels also hosts the Queen Elizabeth competition, one of the world's top 3 classical music contests. As Korean artists continue to achieve outstanding results in this event, interest in Korean classical music now rivals that of K-pop. So we launched our monthly program, Korean Cultural Center on Stage, with Korean musicians across Europe. On the last Saturday of every month, we present K-Culture Playground, designed for everyone to experience the Korean culture, from K-pop dance and traditional games to Korean food. This October, we are happy to host our flagship festival, Korea Unboxed. Featuring the latest in K-beauty, K-food, and K-tourism, the event offers as a one-stop experience to explore, enjoy, and even purchase these beloved items. Like its name, we prepared a gift that will make people feel as if they are in Korea. We warmly invite you to visit the Korean Cultural Center in Brussels, dive into Korean culture. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that is a packed itinerary for the rest of the year, probably not only for people living in Belgium, but people from other European countries to come over to enjoy all those events. So thank you very much, Director Kim, for connecting with us today, and also for your efforts in telling the untold stories of important pieces of Korea's history in Belgium and Europe. Thank you.
Thank you, Director.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bella, as always. We're going to see you back here soon.
Yes, I'll see you back soon.